In this video we're going to talk about different bug type moves in Pokemon Quest. The first bug move is Megahorn, which causes a small explosion and a cone in front of the user. Notice how it doesn't affect the Geodude slightly to the right or the Diglett that's a little bit farther forward. This move also has knockback if you look at this Sandslash being attacked. One of the best things about this move is its really high base damage of over 500. Also, the way explosions work in this game, they attack people that are hit by the explosion as well as those that run back into it while its duration. The duration is very short for Megahorn, but I have seen it where it will knock back a Pokemon, that one will rush back in and get hit twice. There are 4 Pokemon that can use this move. The next move is Lunge, which propels the user forward, causing 3 explosions and a triangle around itself. The base damage for this move is 180, and notice how it just completely missed that Psyduck because it lunges forward and that's kind of all it's programmed. Here's the move with the Wax Stone. Notice how it's gonna hit 1 probably each time. It continues to miss. It's more of a fun move than anything. Here it is again with the Wax Stone, just kind of doing its thing. Here it is with a Broad Stone, which creates more explosions around the target, hoping that more chances to hit basically. Here are the 7 Pokemon that can use this move. The next move is U-Turn, which is very similar to Lunge, but causes the user to jump back in place. Also, the explosions rotate in a clockwise direction. And like I said before about explosions, Pokemon that run into them also take damage, so you're not just relying on the explosion damage. Here it is with a Wax Stone, attacking 4 different times, and it's really here where you can see that the Golducks that are going to run into the explosion take damage. Here it is again with the Wax Stone. I just put this in here to show that you cannot jump over water with this move, in case you were thinking about it. Using a Scatter Stone with the move creates more explosion points, but that simply isn't very effective because the explosions already rotate, so you're already almost in a full circle just by having the base move used. But it looks kind of nice, I guess. Here are the 5 Pokemon that can use it. Notice that Zubat is X'd out. On certain websites they say that he can learn it, but I've been told by a bunch of people that it is impossible for Zubat to learn this move. The next move is Leech Life, which creates a small explosion in front of the user that steals a certain amount of health. I don't know how much it actually is, but a certain amount of health based off of the damage it does. Notice here on the Starmie that it will not connect this first hit because it is, if it's 2 ranged heroes, or I guess 2 ranged Pokemon, it's not going to connect. But now it's slightly closer, and this next Leech Life will hit. Here it is with a Wax Stone. It simply tries to go for 1, and then the next, and the next. Here it is again, 1-on-1. It's just going to keep hitting the other one walks back in and keeps getting hit. Here's the move with a Broad Stone, which causes 3 extra explosions around the user, but something about it seems a little buggy to me, and sometimes when I think it should hit, it doesn't hit. Notice in this clip how it doesn't hit the second Staryu. I don't know if both explosions hit the same one or something happened to the tree. I don't really understand. By the way, only 2 Pokemon can use this move. The next bug move is Pin Missile, which shoots 3 missiles out of the target, hitting anything that it passes through. So you can see it'll hit multiple Staryu and Starmie with each missile, basically. Here's the move with the Wax Stone. The next clip will show it using a Broad Burst, which simply makes the missile itself a longer target, which means it will have more chances to hit, but I'm pretty sure it really has no use, because if it's going to hit something, the extra range won't help. Here it is with a Scatter Stone, which makes it look really cool. It basically creates 3 more missiles, so you're going to be hitting a ton more, and because it goes through users, you can use that for your advantage. There are only 2 Pokemon that can use this move in the game. The next move is Silver Wing, which causes tornadoes to come out of the Pokemon from its center, expanding outward and curling counterclockwise. It also provides a nice knockback, if you like that. The thing that really kills it is the 53 base damage, which is extremely low. Here it is with a Wax Stone, showing that it's really just doing knockback damage. I mean, not damage, but you know. Here it is with a Broad Stone, which creates more tornado points at each of the 3 extensions. And here it is with the Scatter Stone, which makes it a full circle of tornadoes. There are only 3 Pokemon that can use this move. The next move is String Shot, which shoots out a shot of gunk, and when it hits a Pokemon, that gunk turns into a web, doing damage at a maximum of 3 times to anyone that stands on the web. Notice how in the Starmie, it will get hit each 3 times by the String Shots. Right now it's using a Wax, so it's going to keep spamming it, but yeah, you can see the three hit points. You can also see it has a debuff on the Starmie. Every time something gets hit by the web, it has a chance of getting reduced movement speed. So here, the same 2 Staryus are getting hit by 1 web 30 times each, and it's kind of just spamming them out. Also notice, because it's a projectile, it will go over water, and you can see maybe that could be a speedrun mechanic somehow, I don't know. It kind of looks really nice. Also notice how it's pretty cool in choke points. If everything's trying to get to you and you're further away, they keep moving forward, getting knocked back, and you're just spamming them out. All this damage coming out here. I don't think it's a really useful move, but it looks kind of fun. Here it is with the Scatter Shot, which, if you notice, doesn't actually hit a Pokemon that's in front of it, simply because it no longer shoots a shot of gunk in front of it. The 2 are a little bit spaced out. There are 8 Pokemon that can use this move. The next move is Rage Powder, which causes enemies around the user to attack it. It's kind of like a taunt. And notice how it also does no damage, just to show it's a taunt mechanic. Here it is with the Wax Stone. And you just keep spamming and taunting them. In the next clip, you'll see this one right here. The first time it doesn't get taunted, the Poliwhirl, but the second time it does, which shows the range of this move. There are only 4 Pokemon that can learn this move.